We should do an outtakes one for this. It feels it. This is gonna happen. What's going on, guys? My name is Marcel Flores and welcome back to my YouTube channel, One Dapper Street. Today, we're doing something a little bit different, something I haven't done. And we're gonna obviously talk about men's fashion a whole lot, but it's also gonna get a bit more personal because we're doing my first Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to know and I got a few hundred responses, so let's not waste any time. I'm not gonna answer all of them, and it's not gonna be that long a video. But I'll go through chronologically and see whatever pops out and I'll respond to that. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. How old are you? 26, about to turn 27. That was an easy one. Fitness tips for young guys trying to get in shape. I actually just did a video about that a week ago, so my workout routine is right up here, go check that out. What would you never wear? Honestly, never say never. Fashion evolves and develops in mysterious ways, so I've worn things that I never thought I would in the past, so I want to say nothing because life. What's your favorite timepiece? Now, I don't really have a favorite timepiece, but my Piaget Polo that I'm wearing right now is the first fine watch that I have in my collection, so that it has a special place in my heart. How did you get all these clothes that you wear? And I have done a video before on how to become a blogger. In the beginning, I've always loved clothes. So in the beginning, I just had a lot, and I went and sold those and went to vintage shops and like secondhand shops and swapped a lot out. By now, this is my profession, so a lot of companies send me clothes to wear. So I'm in a very fortunate position. I literally dreamed of that very thing since I was 13, and now I just have a lot of clothes in my life because it's what I do. Excellent question. Mr. MBK asks, should you always follow style rules? Can't you break them once in a while? You absolutely can. I think it's very important that you know them. I personally love breaking them because at the end of the day, you should wear what you think looks good and what makes you feel good. Okay, here's a personal one. Do you miss someone a lot right now? Mom. But probably not the answer you were looking for. I don't know where you were going with that, to be completely honest. Streetwear or dapper? Well, my YouTube channel is called One Dapper Street, and it's called that for a reason because I love the stretch between dapper outfits and streetwear outfits, so that's why I called my blog that 5.5 years ago, and I still live by that. One day it's dapper, one day it's street. I don't have a preference. Another good one. How do I find a great tailor? Especially in Germany, as I find it hard to find proper ones. Finding a tailor it can be a bit difficult. What I would suggest is you take a piece of clothing that for one is not too expensive and you have them alter something that doesn't cost too much. So take a pair of jeans and see if they can hem them right, if they can taper them right, and if they do, then you stick with them. But it doesn't hurt to try out a few, and honestly just Google Maps and go through the list, man. That's all I can say. Another good question, I'm gonna paraphrase a little bit. When is it alright to splurge on a designer piece rather than fast fashion? And I think, for one, if you know it's something you're not gonna, one, wear for a season, but something that will last you for a while, and two, that you absolutely love and you know you're gonna wear a whole lot. I think it's absolutely worth it in that case. Your favorite color combinations? I love navy, as you can see, and I love natural colors, as you can also see. They're also naturally colored. I actually did a whole video on colors, though, so if you want to check that out right here. I think I'm going to be pointing up in this corner a lot. Everything that I'm pointing up to, I'm also going to put the link down below for you guys to check out that video if I think it answers your question. Can you twerk? I can't.
No.
Okay. I can't, though. I can't. That was the answer. How do you maintain yourself so focused and productive? Oh my God, I don't know, and I definitely am not always. I have my lulls. I wouldn't say I get depressed, but I definitely have like my lows and my ups. I have to pull myself up. I think a lot of what I do in life is I want to help people, and that's why I'm sitting here right now and I'm doing my YouTube channel because I want to help you guys out, and that's something that inspires me a lot. That's a big thing, but I struggle with it too, is all I can say. Enjoy the lows because they make the highs feel that much higher. How cool is life in New York City? Really effing cool. 7 years here and I have no intention of moving away from this place. Oh, interesting one. When not to wear an undershirt with a dress shirt. So the rule is you always wear an undershirt with a dress shirt, just because even when it's hot out, you start sweating and it absorbs the sweat, so it doesn't show on the actual fabric of the dress shirt. Every now and then I choose to forego the undershirt. Honestly, when I know I'm gonna like wear it rather unbuttoned, so it's a particular look, but most of the time I'd say go for an undershirt, tank top, or a proper under t-shirt. Do you ever go flea market shopping or to vintage stores for clothes? I do so less now because a lot of what I wear for you guys to get inspired and then go shop. So if I go to vintage stores and you guys are like, oh, that's amazing, I wanna get that too, I can't link to anything, I can't tell you where to go get it. I do enjoy it, but I do it much less than I used to. Po russkomu umeješ citat. Yes, I can read Russian, but I don't understand a whole lot, but I can read Cyrillic. Getting a call, so. Yeah, hello? Hello? I can't hear you? Oh, okay. Yes, now I can. Yeah, now I can. Hi. So, what's your favorite song, 1985 by J. Cole? I think it's dope. What else do we got? I'm seeing a lot of questions about color, so once again, check out the color video. That video answers, I think, at least 10 to 20 questions that I'm just scrolling through right now. How tall are you? I'm 6'2". That's an easy one. Who or what is your fashion inspiration? I get inspiration from everything. Somebody is walking down the street, color combinations in a painting, which I don't do all the time. It's not, I don't want to make myself sound too like artistic or anything, but literally every now and then anything and everything inspires me. Fashion shows, designers, going into the store, mannequins, the merchandising, a lot. Just keep your eyes and your heart open for fashion and it will come right to you. What would be your job if you're not a successful blogger? Honestly, my life could have gone many different ways. In one life, I would have been a mathematician because I love math, and like I know that's kind of weird because most people don't, but I love math. I would have been a psychologist in another life. That's something I would love to do, and a marine biologist because the ocean fascinates me. I'm terrified of it, but it fascinates me. So I honestly don't know for right now. I love fashion, and I love what it does to people and how it makes them feel. So I probably would still be working in fashion in some way or form, but it's a wild card, who knows. Thoughts on clear lensed glasses? Glasses look great, but I have 20/20 vision. So have I, and these are entirely fake. I can see the camera just as well now as I can with these on. I use them as a accessory, as a way to make the outfit a little bit more interesting and add a little bit of something to a look. How did you find your style? That's a great question. I think you just gotta experiment. My mom, thank her. She just let me do whatever I wanted, and I made a whole lot of mistakes, silver baggy pants and like whatnot, but at the end of the day, I found myself just through experimentation and by seeing like what works for me, on me, as I tested it out. How did you get into the fashion world? So I moved from Germany to New York City to study fashion merchandising management at FIT. That's something I wanted to do because I love New York and I love fashion. It's a good network here, so I just applied. It was a whole lot of struggle. If you guys want me to do a video on the entire story of how I applied, I think it could be really helpful for a lot of you, and there was just a lot of hurdles to overcome that I would love to take away for you guys. So let me know down in the comment section, leave a comment and we'll make it happen. Are you bi? No, I'm not. There's also a lot of questions about whether I'm still with my girlfriend or whether I have a girlfriend. I'm currently single, I'm heterosexual, I have a lot of gay friends, I have a lot of support for the LGBTQ+ community, but no, I'm not gay or bi. How would you describe your style? The one word I usually use is versatile, because I wear different things on different days, very much so. That's the simplest answer to that question. Black and navy. Yes, black and navy. Stayed away from it for a really long time, but I think it can work if you do it well. Once again, if you'd like to see a video, comment down below. Do you buy entire outfits at once or just pieces? Both. It depends what I'm shopping for, but if I go through a store and I'm like, oh my god, I love that piece, usually I'll start, if I like pants too, I'll start thinking about like, oh, you can wear that together. But my wardrobe, I have a video on how to build a wardrobe right here, also down below. That kind of, I talk a little bit about my thought process when building a wardrobe. So even if I add in one piece, it will usually work with a large part of what I already have in my closet. Number one thing you have learned from being a YouTuber. There's a lot more trolls on YouTube than there is on Instagram. Cue trolls, dislikes, comments. Show me what you got. And I think it's about time we wrap this up, so maybe we do one more, maybe a fun one. Goats or miniature horses? Always miniature horses. I mean, you really have to ask. I don't think so.
And goats. Goats!
That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I didn't get through to all of the questions. If you have more, leave them down in the comment section. If you want to see another video like this, let me know, because it's really fun for me to, answer your questions. I love to do them, so let me know. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to change that. Make sure to turn on the post notifications so you don't miss videos coming up. I got a new one for you really soon, and I'll see you then. Until then, stay dapper, I guess. Oh, right on. I'm actually out right now. I love exposing the ankle. Cut that one out. Yeah, excellent. I do not know the answer to the question, so maybe I should not put that in.